So I got asked a question recently and I didn't realize how much it would trigger me, but I knew as soon as it was asked, it had to be a video that I filmed. So yeah, yesterday someone said to me, Ashley, what if I don't like doing marketing? And that kind of blew my mind because marketing is everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So this is the reality check that you need. A lot of people have in their heads that the concept of marketing is a sleazy one that is used just by big corporations, that is coupled with boring concepts like return on investment or total addressable market or segments and demographics. That is corporate marketing. So how can I explain that marketing is everywhere with a really good example? Let's say you're at a club and you're trying to pull a girl. You'll go onto the dance floor, you start chatting with different girls, you see how you get on, you see if you resonate, see if you engage with each other. And yes, you could try and take a girl home immediately, but the classier way, the better way of getting a girl is to have that good conversation, get her number, and then leave her alone, and then follow up the next day with a text message asking for a first date and see how it goes, and then having a second date, seeing how that goes, etc., etc. This is the exact way that we do marketing online. Whether you think it's sleazy or not, or whether you think that it's corporate or not, because it isn't, what we do is we put content onto social media that attracts people. We have a conversation with people within our content that attracts people that are interested in what we have to offer. And then we say, if you're interested in knowing more, e.g. having a first date, go ahead to this link, put in your email address, and we'll chat a bit more afterwards. Then we'll follow up via email with that further conversation. And then if people want to convert and buy one of our products, they will within that email. Exactly the same as the girl that you've done the first or second date with. If she's interested, then that will get converted, right? So ultimately, if you go on enough dates with enough people, eventually you'll find a girl that does like you and wants to move forward into a full-time relationship. And the weird thing is that there's men out there, and this does apply to both genders, don't get me wrong, but there's men out there that think there are women that don't want to go on dates. There are women that don't want to get into relationships. There's women that doesn't want to get into something more serious with you. Think about dating apps. Why do you think there's girls on dating apps? Because they want to have dates. They want to go out with someone and find their dream man, or at least have a little bit of fun in the short term. And it's exactly the same with the people that are on your email list. Why do you think they're on your list? They're not just there because they're doing you a favor. They're not there because they're thinking, oh, this guy or girl, they're lovely, I'm gonna get on their list because it's a nice thing to do. No, they're on there because they're interested after seeing your content in what you have to offer or what you have to say. And then it's your responsibility to turn that interest through to someone that actually wants to do business with you. Now, not everyone will want to do business with you and convert on your product. Similar to the dating scene. You might get 3 numbers, 5 numbers, 10 numbers. Not every single girl is gonna convert and actually go on a date with you. But a certain percentage will, and then you have enough dates, you've got yourself a really good relationship that might work out for the long term. Every single thing is marketing. This right now is marketing. This background with the pool and the tropical nature in the background. I'm showing you guys in this setting that I'm filming this video what you may want, the freedom that you want, the location independence that you're looking for. It's called an appeal to authority. Think about it when you get ready in the morning to go out somewhere. The fact that you might have a shave or do your hair or wear a nice watch or iron your clothes. That is all marketing. That's us giving off signals of who we are, what we do and what we've accomplished. Like literally me right now, I'm wearing a casual t-shirt, not particularly overdressed, but I'm still able to be here in this location with a simple camera on a tripod, get this filmed, get content out there and make cash from it and build online business. That's appealing to people that want the same thing. It is me signaling, it is me doing the marketing. So you've got to accept that every single thing that you do in life is a form of marketing. So the person that comes to me and says, Ashley, what if I don't like doing marketing, but still gets up in the morning, puts makeup on, does their hair, wears designer clothes, it blows my mind because it's ridiculous to say that you don't like marketing when you do marketing all the time. When you give your phone to someone and ask them to take a photo of you, and then you look at the photos that they've taken and you review them and you're like, actually, nah, that's not a good one. Can you take it again? That's marketing. You're conscious about the signals that you're giving off. Now, most people, when they say that they don't like marketing, it's usually because they're not good at it, which is fine. But then you should rephrase the question from, what if I don't like doing doing marketing to what if I'm not very good at marketing? Every single one of you watching this video right now have at some point in your life gone to a job interview. That is marketing. The way that you present yourself in that interview is you marketing yourself. The CV that you gave to people to get that interview in the first place, what you say in that CV is marketing. The fact that you put on a suit or you put on a dress and you gave it an iron and you had a shave and you did your hair before that interview, guess what? Marketing. That nice house that you want to be inside of because it signals to your neighbors that you're doing well in life, that is marketing. Marketing is not manipulation. Marketing is signals. And you need to be sending signals out, not because you're manipulating people, not for the social media following and getting famous online. Think of it this way. Someone watching my YouTube video, maybe even this one right now, and they say to themselves, Ashley, he's turning up for months on end, giving away free value in the YouTube videos that he posts online. If he does all of this for free, I wonder what I get if I pay him. And so for those of you that turn up once or twice a week, or you have a massive spurt of motivation for 2 months and then you kind of jack it in a little bit because, I don't really like doing marketing, then the people, the leads that you might have attracted by that point will say, well, you know what? If he or she can't even turn up consistently or provide that value for free, then I'm probably not going to be too confident in their paid service or their paid product. Your personal brand is about signaling to the market, building up your reputation. What are people going to say about you when you're not around, behind your back, in a good way? Your personal brand is made up of those signals that you put out to the market. The LinkedIn post that you did, the YouTube video that you uploaded, the short form piece of content that you put on Instagram, maybe the podcast that you turned up for. So you may, quote unquote, not like marketing, but it's probably the case that you're a bit crap at marketing. And like I said before, if you're not good at marketing and you admit that to yourself, that is completely fine. If you're a bit awkward on camera or you don't like the sound of your voice when you do post that social media content, that is completely fine. But that's not something that you can blame on the concept of marketing. That's actually your fault, but you can always get better at it. Like if I was to leave the villa this afternoon and go and start doing tennis lessons, guess what? I'm probably going to be very terrible at it in the beginning because I've never done it before. It's completely brand new. And again, that is fine because if I stick with it and be consistent with going to those tennis lessons, I will get better eventually. The narrative that you don't like doing marketing is dangerous because it's essential in all aspects of your life as a human being. Not just in business, but also outside of business. You want to marry a beautiful girl, you better be good at marketing. You want to make sure that that beautiful girl stays married to you and wants to stick with you for the long term, you better be good at marketing. The faster that you accept that marketing is everywhere and business just sits within that, the quicker you get to the point of realizing that this is just a game of building up skills. Everyone is trainable. Everyone is malleable. Everyone has the ability to pick up something or do something that they've never done before and get good at it. Like I had a student that I was talking to yesterday and they said to me, I don't really know what I should be posting for the next week. And I said to them, you've only done 400 posts. By this point, I've done over 5,000 social media posts. You've got to do the reps. You've got to stay consistent to get to the point where you can turn on the camera, sit in front of it and have something to talk about. And you know what? Even if I turn on the camera and I'm not even sure what I do want to talk about, then I get given the gift of someone asking me yesterday, what if I don't like doing marketing? Then I know I can turn this on and start chatting away and giving you guys value. So instead of me just answering that question to that one person, I thought to myself, well, do you know what? Let's make this a piece of content that can potentially help hundreds upon hundreds of other people. And by helping those hundreds of people understand this stance on marketing, I am also doing marketing. Being in beautiful tropical locations with 7 days a week sunshine, marketing. Making sure you look good with your shirt off, although I've got a bit of a podge going on right now, marketing. Showing you guys how much I earn on a monthly basis from the marketing that I do, that also in and itself is marketing. A lot of people will look at this video, see that pool in the background, see the villa, see the view, and they think to themselves, oh, this guy's just showing off. It is a beautiful place, but it's not really for me. And that's completely fine because I am being selective with who I am marketing to. I am marketing to the people that will enjoy this, that will want the location independence, that will want the freedom that comes with it and want to have a view like this similar for themselves. And you know what? If this video gets, let's say, 1,000 views and 300 people that watch that are thinking that I'm an absolute douchebag, that's completely fine. And that's the thing. I'm not marketing to those 300 people. It's completely fine. If you're not resonating resonating with what I've built, what I'm continuing to build, the locations that I'm at, and the lifestyle that I live, then you're not the right person for me. And I'm not going to cry about the fact that I couldn't sell sausages to vegetarians. Ask yourself this question: if you seriously think that you don't like marketing, if every single piece of content that you put online, whether that was long form or short form, got you a new high paying client, would you still not like marketing? And you know what? If you're not getting a high paying client from every single piece of content that you're putting online, that just means that your marketing is not quite where it needs to be now. And that's fine, because we can get that improved. So if you can say to yourself, I'm going to improve the amount of content that I'm putting out there, the views that that content's getting, the followers, the amount of emails on my list, the amount of visits to my landing page, so that I do eventually get to the point where I will post one piece of content in the future and I will get a high paying client from it. That is very much a possibility if you stick with it. So how about this? Instead of thinking, oh, I don't like marketing, or moaning about different things, or feeling it's not quite right for you, or all this kind of stuff, let's get to work. Let's actually get down to business and make things happen, and let's grow something. Because marketing has never been the issue. Marketing has existed since the dawn of time, since cavemen were in their caves with their fire. So marketing has never been the issue. The issue is your mindset. The issue is your reservations that you have about this concept that is actually everywhere. And that's the thing. I don't like it when people crap on marketing, because I absolutely love marketing. Marketing changed my life. Marketing got me girls when I was back in sixth form. Marketing helped me build my business. Marketing allows me to be in this situation, in this location. Marketing is amazing. Marketing is not the problem. Your mindset towards marketing is the problem. And now if you want to work with me, there's a link down below in the description. Go and give it a click or not. I don't really care if you do. Why? Because this video wasn't about sales. It was about marketing.